Hopefully you have had a chance to download your template and you have your SooSoon Guitar Company data close by. So let's go ahead and create their CVP chart. So we said first we need to set the scale. And so for that, we are going to look at our BE points, right? Because we said we're going to try to have the BE appearing in the middle. So if you remember, we solved for the break-even point for the company somewhere. There it is. Okay, so we solved for the break-even point for SooSoon Guitar. We said it was 1,250 units and 625,000 sales dollars. So we want to have that appear somewhere in the middle. So if you take that desire, so we want 1,250 kind of in the middle. So if I look at the increments down here, I'm going to be able to space it about 250 units apart, and that will put me about, with my break-even point, you know, kind of in the middle, a little bit off, but that's better than having it way towards, you know, one end or the other. 1,750 and then 2,000. Okay, so I've set my axes there. All right, now total dollars. So I want about 625,000 kind of in the middle. I count my increments here. I have about 10 spaces, so I'm going to go ahead and have the high be $1 million. This down here be 100K. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, so this is 500K. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that works out. All right, so we've gone ahead and set our scale. Yay. Let's draw our sales line. Now, whenever drawing a line, you just need 2 points. So let's see, let me go back to our SooSoon Guitar. Remember, the first thing that we did for this company was develop a CM income statement when unit sales were 2,000, and that gave us $1 million in total sales revenue. So 2,000 gives us $1 million in total sales. So there's 1 point to draw my sales line. My other point is down here at the intersection, because if I sell 0 units, I make $0. So I have my sales line. All right, our next step in preparing a CVP graph was to plot our fixed cost. So let's go back to that income statement for the company. Fixed costs, we know those won't change, 450,000. Notice it just said to plot the point. Okay, so we're not going to draw a line, we're just going to plot the point. So your fixed cost at 0 is $450,000. Because even if you sell 0, you still have that cost. It is constant. All right, we did that. Now we are going to draw our total cost line. For that, it's helpful to remember your total cost equation. Total costs are equal to, let me give it the way I have been so I don't confuse you guys, sorry. Like fixed cost plus variable cost per unit times the number of units. Good. So this is what we're trying to figure out. This is our unknown. Fixed cost, we know it was 450,000. Variable cost per unit. Let's go back. This is why, again, I always put that per unit column off to the side for the CM income statement, because I know it's going to come in handy. So our variable cost per unit, 140. 140 times the number of units. Number of units is up to you. Pick any point you want. We just need one other point so we can draw our total cost line. So you can pick anything. Let's go ahead and pick 2,000. Why not? What's nice is we kind of already have that on here, right? We could just add those two. But let me just work through the math. Again, in case you picked a different one, maybe you picked 1,500 or 1,700. So let's work through that. So 140 times 2,000 gives us 280 plus the 450. So that means total cost when units sold are 2,000 is 730. All right. 280 plus 450. All right. So we have that total cost. So let's plot it. When units are 2,000, your total cost is 730. So 6, 7, so it's going to be a little bit over this. Maybe like that. Okay, because this would have been 700K, so it's going to be just a little bit higher. Let's connect our 2 points. Total cost is fixed cost plus any variable costs that we have. So this is our total cost line. Yay! All right, so we did step 4. Now we get to identify the break-even point. Ideally, it's exactly where the 2 lines meet because that's where sales cover all our fixed cost. That should be our break-even point. And then it's traditional or helpful to kind of draw a little dashed line across and label it. 625 and 1,250 units. And that's how you prepare a CVP graph. And then let's go ahead and label. This would be our profit area and our loss area.